For the past few years, my dad and I have gone on a big road trip every summer. The kind of trip we always say changes our lives. This year, I decided to bring my camera and document the entire journey. And over the next 10 days, we'll drive over 4,000 miles, explore through 8 states, venture through some of America's most beautiful landscapes, and make memories we'll never forget.
Goodbye, house. Hello, future.
It was the day after school got out. My brain was still trying to process everything from the school year, and my dad had just finished a massive project at work. Neither of us were really ready for what was about to become one of the craziest trips of our lives.
You excited?
So excited.
Let's go.
Our goal was simple: drive to and stay the night in San Diego, then drive up the entire Pacific coast to the Canada border. Little did we know that this was not how the trip would turn out.
The worst possible thing has happened.
Before we could actually start heading to San Diego, we had to stop and get some food, because there's very little big cities on the way there. So we ended up stopping at the one and only.
There is a gigantic Frosty at this Wendy's. It's insane. Why do you have 3 burgers?
Well, they made one, you want a plain one, right?
Yeah.
And so they give me this one. It's got everything on it. And I go in there, and I'm like, no, I need a plain one.
Yeah.
And so then they give me this one.
Yeah.
And they're like, here you go, sir.
What? That's literally the same thing that they just gave us.
So finally we got a plain one, I think.
Fine.
Let's see.
All my days. 3 times in a row.
No cheese.
No cheese. What? Shout out to Wendy's. Don't go there. We boycott them.
Now that we filled our belly with Wendy's and 2 free burgers, the road trip now officially begins. As we got further down the road, we could finally start to feel the freedom that comes with a road trip. The stress of school and work slowly faded into the background, and for the first time in a while, we could just focus on having a good time. And I'd be lying if I said we didn't get carried away.
Now I understand who I am. I'm a man. I'm a mother.
So good.
Now, we had finally crossed the California border, and we were getting closer and closer to San Diego.
I should be over all the butterflies. I'm into you, I'm into you. And maybe even on the worst nights, I'm into you, I'm into you. Let them wonder how we got this far. 'Cause I really need to wonder at all. After all this time, I'm still. It is so late, but it smells like the beach here, which is cool. It's my background, just living the life in San Diego. It is about 12:26 right now. 12:26. Oh my gosh, we are tired. Man, we need to get into our room and get our suitcases out and stuff. Yeah, let's do that.
After a long day on the road, all we wanted to do was to get our stuff out of the car and make it to the hotel room. Tomorrow would be our first day driving up the coast, and we wanted to be ready for it. I bet you guys know what time it is. It's room tour time.
Room tour time. Room tour time.
So first you come in through this door right here and you get a fridge. And then after the fridge, you come over here and get the main bedroom area. And then here's the, oh, what is this bathroom? So we got the mirror, but then we have a very accessible bathroom.
Look how accessible this is.
Whoa.
I don't know how this works.
And then just lastly, we just got a nice desk with a lamp. And then we got the beds. Wait. Alright, we are doing the bed test. At every single hotel we stay at, we're gonna do some bed tests. So, in a sec, I'm gonna do this.
How'd it go?
That's pretty good. I gotta do one more. What was that?
Doesn't sound super soft.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah?
I think out of 10, I'll give it a 6 out of 10 on the bed scale. Alright, guys, it was an epic day today, but it's time to go to sleep. We're waking up in San Diego tomorrow and gonna have an awesome day, so good night, guys. Good night. What's up, guys? It's day 2 now, and we are going to get some breakfast. We're in San Diego. It's gonna be a blast. Let's go eat some tasty breakfast. Today's plan was to drive to downtown San Diego to see what it was like down there. Then to drive up the coast through Carlsbad, Newport, Ventura, Santa Barbara, and up to Lompoc, where we'd be staying the night. Alright, now we are going to San Diego, or I guess downtown San Diego, because we're already in San Diego. But yeah, we're gonna head to downtown, and then where are we going after that?
Coronado Island.
Coronado Island, I don't know what that is. I'm excited to see it. I haven't even seen downtown San Diego in a long time. Maybe when I was little I did, but not recently, so I'm excited. So, let's go!
I'm out in the cold and I'm getting old. Standing here waiting on you. It'll be alright when the morning comes. When the morning comes.
Alright, well, that's downtown San Diego for you. You might go out, you might not, I don't know, but I think we're heading to Coronado Island now, so. I like it though, I think downtown San Diego's cool. I think my favorite city is still San Francisco, which we'll see later in the trip. But, I think it's nice. You like it, Dad?
Love it. It's one of my favorite towns.
He loves it, he calls it a town. It's not a town, it's more than just a town. As we were going over the bridge to Coronado Island, all the salty ocean air and seaweed flew up my nostrils and reminded me of when I used to come here when I was younger. The smell of the ocean will always be one of the most unique scents ever, and I really think they should make a cologne of it. Alright, so we made it to Coronado Island. It's pretty sick here. It's just a bunch of houses though. It's nice. It's a dog. I want to show you, but I feel like it'd be weird. They're rolling down their window. No, I don't want to do it. One thing that surprised me about California was how many different types of plants could grow here. Back in Arizona, if you ever wanted to see a pine tree, you'd have to go up to like 6,000 feet of elevation. Here, at sea level, I've seen more types of pine trees than I ever had. Like, how do those grow? And then look at up there. You see that one red up there? That one's also a pine tree. There's a hotel called Adele. It's got a cool beach on the other side and stuff. So, cool. Okay, well, plans are moving pretty quick, but now we're going to head up to, we're just gonna head up the coast and we're gonna hit up a beach probably in Carlsbad, because we used to have like a house in Carlsbad, or my grandpa did, and we're familiar with those beaches and we kind of just want to go check them out. So that's what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll stop by that house too. Coast time, beach time. Huh? So while I was recording, this guy named Tommy came up and asked me if I was a foamer. I didn't really know what that meant, so I was just like, I don't know. He told me he was a trained photographer and asked what I was doing out here. I told him that I was a YouTuber from Arizona and was just filming a road trip video. He ended up subscribing, just like you should. So if you're watching, Tommy, shout out to you. I hope you photographed the most awesome train someday. Alright, now we're back on the road, and we've pretty much made it to Carlsbad. Turns out it's pretty close to San Diego. Believe it or not, this sign costed more than $200,000 to build, and the golf brand TaylorMade funded about like all of it. That's more than some people's houses. It's crazy.
Alright, now that we're in Carlsbad, we're probably gonna go to a flip-flop store, and we're gonna go by my old grandpa's house. Wait, no, my grandpa's old house. He's not old, he's only like 80. Yeah.
It was kind of crazy seeing this house again. I remember so many mornings being here and finding tiny worms in the front yard. I remember the trips with friends here and the awesome campfires in the back. I actually burnt my knee one time. My knee caught on fire. It was crazy. Anyways, now we were going to call my grandpa to see his reaction of us being there.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Yo,
The
Grandpa.
person you're trying to reach is not available.
Even though he didn't answer, we stopped at one of our favorite old donut shops. This place is old, but it's still gold. Carlsbad was definitely a trip down memory lane. It was definitely nostalgic, but not in a sad kind of way.
Out in the city in Carlsbad. We're going to the oh wait, it's right there. It's literally the place. Alright, we're gonna go see if we can find flip-flops in the gigantic board shop. Let's do this. Alright, we gotta go out with the old, with the flip-flops, and now in with the new. These were pretty expensive. Put them on. Oh yeah. And with the new.
Now that we were done with Carlsbad, we were going to skip LA because of the traffic and head up to Ventura and Santa Barbara to hopefully hit up a beach. Every beach we saw so far was pretty crowded.
So believe it or not, all this place behind us, we're in Palisades right now, was all burnt down just not too long ago. And look how it's all rebuilt now. You couldn't even tell it was burned down. Back there was a tiny bit of it that you could tell, but now like here, it just looks like normal city. But we're on our way to this place called Zuma Beach in Malibu, and it's gonna be cool. Hopefully it's not as crowded as the other ones back there. And yeah.
I couldn't even remember the last time I actually got in the water and just stayed at a beach. I think it had been like 5 years or something. This was gonna be pretty awesome.
We've made it to the beach. It's that way. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. Sand feels so good.
It's awesome. So nice and warm on my feet with the cool breeze and my face.
Truly chilling. I want to go to the water. I'll be right back. Let's see how cold it is. Oh my gosh. I haven't felt ocean water in forever. Oh my god. Oh, that is cold. 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 So honestly, I've been just like tanning here for like 10, 20 minutes. Actually, no, it's been like 5 or 10. And I've tanned sometimes back in Arizona, and it's so hot. It's like 100 while you're tanning. Anyway, and so it's like really hot while you're tanning, and your skin is just burning, you're sweating a lot. But the UV is just like the same here, and it's just cold and nice, and I see why so many people like it. I thought it was just some overrated place that was just like Arizona, and I thought I would just drive through it being like, oh my gosh, yeah, why does everybody go here? But it's really nice to actually see the beauty in Southern California, because I already knew I was going to see the beauty in Washington, but I kind of thought of this part as just a place I'd skip through, and we just drive to like, I don't know, the end of it, you know, just try to skip through it as fast as we could. But I really like it here, you know, it's different, and I think it's cool. I'm glad we stopped at this beach, and I'm glad I'm here. I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna go back to tanning, and I guess I'll see you guys once we're done with the beach.
Honestly, I'm glad we stopped at this beach. It might have not had towering rocks and crazy waves crashing against them, but it had something just as simple as nice weather. I don't know if I can feel the way I did in the moment, but for the first time since I was little, I like the beach. You know, I'm always climbing these crazy mountains with harsh weather and rugged terrain, but being able to look at endless ocean and listen to the calm waves really changed my perspective on the ocean, which is good because I'm going to see a lot of it on this trip. As we left that beach, I think for the first time in months, I didn't have a single thought about school or what people thought of me. I could finally just let go of everything and just be free.
So guys, you guys gotta check this out. This view is insane.
There's this quote that goes, "There's always a sunrise and always a sunset, and it's up to you to choose to be there for it." I find it so beautiful that God creates two one-of-a-kind masterpieces every day, and most people don't even see it. This was our first real sunset of this trip, and definitely one of the most beautiful too. I think that we should all be more grateful for our sunsets, because they're works of art put in the sky every single day.
Well, some park ranger guy just came over here and told us we only have like about 5 more minutes. But this place is pretty cool. I like it. We didn't even know that what we were going into, honestly. We kind of just put this place on the map and went here. It looked like dunes. And honestly, it's cool. Like, it's awesome. It's the fog over back there and the sun going down. It's really chill and really nice. I love it here. So. All right, so we were going to stay in, what is this? So actually on the plane, we were gonna stay the night in Lompoc. And then we went even further now and we're in Santa Maria, but now we even have more time. And so we're thinking about going to San Luis Obispo. So the next day, tomorrow, we can get through Big Sur quicker and maybe stay the night in San Francisco, which is even cooler. So we think we might do that, but we're gonna check the hotels and I'll give you guys an update in a sec. The worst possible thing has happened. We've been sitting here for now like another 10, 15, 20 minutes. I don't even know anymore. All of the coast area, all of this coast, we're forced to go inland now to this place called, like, what is it, Lost City?
Lost Hills.
Lost Hills? What kind of name is that? But now we have to go all the way to Lost Hills, which is 2 hours away, and it's 9 o'clock now. It's great. I don't know how. Literally everything is booked up. Like, literally every place is booked up. We looked everywhere. Not one place that's not over like $400 is booked up. So yeah, I guess we're going to Lost Hills. Guess where we made it. We did it. Hotel 6. We made it. Just kidding, that's not our hotel.
Oh wait, no, it's over there. 123.
Alright everybody, hotel tour, it's about time. We just made it, finally. So, might as well give you the Motel 6 tour. First we have these beds. Should we do a bed test right now?
Do it.
Bed test, there's a dead fly on the floor right there, but it doesn't matter. One more time.
Okay. Oh, just the sound of that.
Ugh. It's not good.
Last night was what, a 6 out of 10?
Yeah, 6.
What is this?
I have to give it a 4. It smells like diarrhea. Behind you, if you look, there is the magical mirror. Then we have the bathroom with the weird light. This going on right here. Besides that, yeah, this is the hotel.
This
chair. What is this?
Listen, this place earned both of its stars.
All right. Well, I really want to get some shut eye, but I also really want to do kind of a recap of the day, so I might as well do that. Or I guess the past 2 days, because this video has been 2 days long. No, so day 1, the day we left, it was awesome because that was technically the day after my last day of school, and so it was kind of nice just finally leaving, packing my bags, and just getting out of there, and just feeling the freedom of actually being on the road instead of being in class at school, worrying about finals or worrying about being cool or whatever. It was nice to just have a break. And then I think after that, just that drive, the night drive to San Diego or whatever, was pretty chill. It was a nice time with my dad. We kind of got carried away, you can say. And then we got to San Diego and we stayed the night in that hotel. It was a nice hotel. I felt like it was handicapped just like me and stuff. And I felt like it was a good time that first day. And I felt really free. I guess I was kind of just processing. I was still kind of in school brain pack worry mode. And then slowly throughout the day, I kind of just forgot about it and stuff. And so then we got day 2, which is today. And so we woke up in San Diego and we left and we went to downtown San Diego, and we didn't really walk around, we just drove through it. But then we went over to that island, I forgot what it was called. Coronado Island. We went over there and it was like kind of rich. It was cool. It was just a nice part of town. And then we drove up and we went to Carlsbad, which was kind of just like a trip down memory lane, you could say. No, we got to see our old house and just kind of see, I don't know, it was kind of just nostalgic because I hadn't been there in, like 6 to 8 years. It's been a long time. We went there and then we went through LA. After LA, what happened after LA? And then we got to the beach, and that was just a nice time to just chill and really enjoy the beach. And like I said, I was just glad that I went there because I'm glad I just enjoyed Southern California. Like I think I thought I wasn't gonna enjoy today, but I did, and I really liked it. And so then after Malibu, we kept driving up to like this Lompoc area, and then we got to go see the sunset. And yeah, the sunset was at this cool dunes place, and yeah, I enjoyed that too. I felt like the beginning of the trip was really Southern California. I mean, it was like San Diego, like I could tell it was, but towards the end, like there was lots of like pine trees and different trees that I don't know, that just seemed more up the coast, I guess. I don't know. And then we had to drive 2 hours over here, and yeah, it was long. So now I'm probably going to go to sleep, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode, or I guess technically tomorrow for me, but the next episode for you. See you then, guys. Peace.